Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to the start of a brand new, exciting adventure. Now, if you have been following me for a little while, you'll know that the last couple of weeks I have been trying to beat a challenge. And that is the challenge of beating Minecraft in a little bit of a cursed fashion. Because I am trying to beat Minecraft in a world where every couple of minutes I get a would you rather prompt. Now, how these prompts work is there will be a good option, but a downside to that option as well. So it would be something like you get gold apples, but you walk slower, and stuff like that. But then you also get a second option where, for example, the good option is you walk faster, but you can't swim, or something like that. So you have two choices, and you have to pick and choose between the good and the bad and see if you can balance that in any way to make the gameplay not too miserable. Now, when I first played this, I did make it to the Nether, and it was looking really, really good, but then the game got so very cursed that there was no way for me to continue playing. So I decided, you know what? Sometimes it's okay to admit defeat and then come back and try again. And so that is what we are doing here today. We are in a brand new world. This world will also have the would you rather prompts, but just slightly less frequently than in the other world. And then we will be able to see if we can beat this game and how cursed it will be eventually, because I honestly feel like we got quite unlucky with some of our downsides in the other world, because our first one that we got was there was no transparency. So all of these blocks where you can kind of see that apart from the leaves there's nothing there, all of that just wasn't in the game anymore. So the game was pretty much cursed from the very first thing we saw. But luckily for me, this is a new world, and the world of opportunities is open to us. I think I have a little bit of a better insight into what will be good and what will be bad for us. And so I think with all of this new and improved knowledge, I should be able to beat this game. Go into the Nether, get the blaze rods and the ender pearls that I need, go into the end, and emerge victorious. That is the goal, that is the plan. I'm hoping we run into some sort of village. But other than that, we kind of just need to do regular Minecraft stuff. Gather our tools, gather some food, gather at least enough iron to make a bucket so that we can make a portal. And from there on, who knows? We have to wait for the very first would you rather. And then that could shape the entirety of this adventure. So I'm quite excited. I truly do believe I feel more ready than ever. I feel like today, well, not today, I doubt we'll be able to beat the game in one video. I'm not much of a speedrunner, but I do truly feel like this time, maybe this time we'll win. So everybody buckle up. It could get very cursed very quickly, but we could also get lucky. Some of the curses we had before weren't the end of the world, and some of the benefits we got for them were actually incredible. So maybe we got lucky. There's a panda there. I feel like I don't really see pandas all that often. That's kind of fun. But yeah, hopefully everybody is ready. This is once again the Would You Rather mod by 8-Sided Square. Very fun. Has truly made for some incredibly cursed, but incredibly fun Minecraft gameplay. And so hopefully we get to do some more fun Minecrafting today. You never quite know where the day could take us. And we'll have to play to our strengths and be aware of my weaknesses. So, if it asks us to drop from the world height, maybe that's not a good idea, because last time we found out that I wasn't so great at water bucket clutching. I'll also try and set my spawn relatively frequently. I think that could help as well. And for now, I think I'm going to go into this little cave area just to get enough stone and stuff to make a couple of tools. I think that could help. And I see a little bit of coal up there as well. Okay, I think we're ready to truly play some Minecraft. And we should get our first choice. Take no fault, damage you can only pick negative choices. That just seems like a very rough choice to start with. Be short, but teleport to the Nether. Why do we always get the most cursed option first? I just feel really worried about you can only pick negative choices as a first one. But I won't live in the nether, but it's okay. I can restart. That's okay. Oh wow, we're just gonna teleport me straight into lava. You know, this is good. This is good. This is fine. We just restart. I might be short right now. I might be the tiniest little thing ever. I'm not even a block tall. But surely life will be okay. We didn't really get all that far yet. And this honestly doesn't feel all that much different right now. So I think we'll be okay. All of our stuff burned, and that's okay. We're just gonna pick a different direction and walk that way. And keep trying. So, it looks like I still have some bad luck. Unfortunate for me. It does also mean that all of the cows I killed were for nothing. I was quite happy with, you know, the supply of food I had going for me. Oh, I am tiny right now. I didn't feel this tiny on the other land. I don't know why I feel a lot smaller right now. This is fun, actually. Yeah. I feel like I move so quickly. You know, we might be tiny, but we'll be okay. I feel like I'm just getting smaller and smaller. Okay, we've got some sheep here, so let's set up shop a little bit over here. You know what? Being short is reigniting my hatred of grass in Minecraft. I dislike 2-block tall grass because it blocks my vision. And now being tiny, all blocks block my vision. So you know what? I'm not very happy. Let's just do both tools right now. I hear lava, which is not really of any use to us right now, considering we don't have any of the tools we need. But it is interesting. Okay, where did the sheep go? I do apologize. I do just need a little bit of food, and sheep are good for wool. I feel like a little assassin creeping up on all the animals because I'm like jumping at them from like inside the bushes. This is kind of fun. Okay, I have enough to make 1 bed. That's better than 0 beds, that's for sure. Okay, let's grab a couple more trees. I don't know if being short is much of a benefit. I currently can't really see the benefit to it. I guess we only have to dig like 1-block tunnels if we're ever trying to tunnel somewhere. Maybe I burn through food a little bit less quickly. I don't know. But what I do know is that I am 1 block tall. Whether we think it's a positive or not. Maybe the mobs won't see me as easily. I feel like I'm critting all of these mobs easier than I should be. I say as I miss. No, that's okay. I should just not speak anymore. Clearly. Okay, I think we want to get ourselves a couple of stone tools. And then set our spawn at least once. And then we can keep going. Okay. So far we've had a little bit of a setback. But I also think we're okay. Okay, let me just quickly make a bed. I don't care. I'd rather have my spawn set like near where I actually am. There we go. I feel much safer already. So let's make ourselves just a couple more tools. And then get to Minecrafting. Okay. So far, so good. See, now we only have to dig like 1-block areas and we can mine in them. Okay, you always get Eyes of Ender from Piglin bartering. That's crazy. Teleport to World Hide. Take no explosive damage. Your armor falls off when you jump. Well, good thing we set our spawn. Because I don't care if I die right now. Oh, but I'm tiny. I'm just a little guy falling. And that's okay. That's why we set our spawn. You see? I was thinking ahead. And now, if we ever... Not if we ever, when we get into the nether once more, we will be guaranteed Eyes of Ender in exchange for just a little bit of gold. Which is an incredible, incredible trade to have. Let's sleep. Then let's continue digging for some stone. I mainly kind of want stone so I can have a furnace going to cook my food. And then we're going to need a little bit of iron so that I can build a nether portal. Because we are near this lava pool. And then, like I said, once we get into the nether, as long as we have gold, we're good to go. So, right now, we're honestly set up for success. Yes, you know, we've had to die just a little bit to get here. But in the grand scheme of things, we're set up for success. And we might be short, but that doesn't make us any less powerful. Let's see what I can do. I do really want some coal right now. I will not lie. Let's start digging down. Okay, not quite what I was going for. Okay, this isn't gonna help us. I was gonna try to maybe systematically block off all the water blocks, but I don't think that's too much of a possibility right now. So we're just gonna keep digging. And one day, I'm sure I will find some coal. See if any of the food cooked. Okay, 2 pieces, better than 0. Let me organize this again. Okay. Surely, eventually, we'll figure out what we're looking for. If only there wasn't water just everywhere. I might have to try dig in a different area right now. This is just not the vibe. Not the vibe I fear. Okay. We're gonna have to reset our spawn wherever we go. I'm still thinking I'm just gonna stick close to this lava pool. And then we're just gonna start digging like here, I think. Okay. Perfect. Let me set my spawn. And down we go. Okay, I see some coal. It's good news. Let me just immediately make some torches here. Then let's grab this piece of coal and start smelting our food. We're so systematic. This is awesome. We've never been more prepared to go into the nether. We need at least 3 pieces of iron, preferably 4, so I can also have a flint and steel so I don't have to woodlight the portal. And then, you know, I'd love some iron tools, of course, but it's not necessary. Actually, I think it is necessary if you want to be breaking gold blocks in the bastion. Then we go into the nether. As long as we find the piglins to trade with, we'll be good. And then from there on out, it's GG's. I feel positive about this, and I will say, at the start of my last try of this, I also felt positive. So maybe, you know, that doesn't say all too much. But I do think it is what it is. What it is. We're gonna just cook a little bit more of this food. Okay, be able to eat leather. Nearby zombies become babies. Take no fall damage when my health is hidden. Taking no fall damage could be huge in the end. So I think I'm gonna go for that. We just have to pay attention to our health ourselves. Just a little bit. Okay, so far still so good. Okay, we've got at least the iron we need. And I think this is enough to make the pickaxe as well. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. You know what? Maybe I enjoy being 1 block tall. It's kind of, you know, a new perspective to life. I'm terrified of if I ever come across any mobs. Like, hearing that zombie was absolutely terrifying. Because they're going to be so much taller than me. But I think we'll be okay. I can hide in a 1 block hole, of course, and they'll never be able to find me. Ah, yes. The mysteries of life have been solved. I wouldn't say no if I ran into some diamonds right now. Just some surface level diamonds. Could be fun, could be fun. What do we think? Any surface level diamonds out here? It's a zombie. You know what? I think we'll be okay. I believe. I didn't mean to go forward there. I meant to go backwards. Okay. We have taken some damage there. Let's keep that in mind. We are not at full health right now. I don't know if I take more damage because I'm small. Like, logically, right, being tiny, I feel like I would get more hurt. But maybe that's not logical thinking. Okay, I think it's time we get out of here. I will not lie. I don't think this is very good for my overall mental. Or the purpose of this challenge, really. And we are quite far away from our spawn if we do die out here. So I think we go back. We follow the breadcrumbs of torches. We pick up any iron we spot along the way because any armor is better than none. I will also say that last time we played, some of the benefits we got was stuff like everything in your inventory becomes a stack. Which, like, if we would get like a stack of iron, right, that would be crazy. So stuff like that could be interesting, but of course we get these would you rathers a little bit less frequently than before. The last time I played we got them every 3 minutes. This time we're getting them every 5, which is on the one hand making this a little bit easier because if we get bad choices we get them less often, but also if we get good choices we get them less often. So it's a little bit of a mixed situation. Luckily for all of us, I've got my food. We've got 21 iron, and we have a dream. And what more could we possibly ask for? We should probably sleep. I feel like it's probably nighttime. But, once again, maybe I don't care. Let me see if I can find my bed. Oh, it's still daytime. We're good. Okay. We've never been better. Here we go. Let me see if I can make just a couple more torches. Perfect, half a stack. Won't say no to that. Got some iron going, and let's just quickly explore in this direction, you know, while we're here. It doesn't look like there actually is much over here. But we can go down. Being 1 block tall right now is actually quite nice. These types of caves annoy me in normal Minecraft. So this is not the end of the world. That diorite looked like a creeper for a second. I was mildly confused. That lava? Okay, just some like surface level lava. You know what? 1 block tall. Life is great. Ooh, there is some gold down there. I think I might want to go for it. Simply because, like, we're gonna need to trade with the gold. And having some extra on hand could be nice. There's a spider. How worried are we right now? Be honest. A little bit worried. Okay, this was a terrible idea. Creepers explode into flowers, you lose rounds and pauses. You have to use the fletching tables, but I think I'm gonna have to go for this one. Ooh, and now I don't get Eyes of Ender. I was hoping I wouldn't be small anymore. Okay, but creepers now are not an issue. The other choice was just the crosshair being offset would have actually ended me. I was hoping I would become a normal height, but so far, no luck. So now we have kind of unset ourselves up from success. You know what? That is a-okay. I'm gonna go back down because I do now definitely want to pick up the gold now that trades are going to be a little bit more difficult. This choice could come back, right? We could be wandering the nether forever and ever, and all of a sudden, just as we see the bastion, we could get this choice. Right, that is a possibility. But for now, we simply will have to suffer. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot I don't see my health. Luckily, I have learned from all of my past mistakes. I have set my spawn. We should be able to get all our stuff back relatively easily. And then next time we should be ready to try and go into the Nether. We currently have all the stuff we need for it. We have enough iron to make the bucket and the flint and steel. We have a lava pool. And we have hopes and dreams. And that is a whole lot. We will have to watch our health a little bit better. I'm still hopeful to get— oh, you are a child. We are the same height right now, but you are so very much quicker. Oh, that's my pickaxe. I'd prefer it if you didn't. Okay. Some stuff burned, but the majority of our stuff that we need is safe. I am normal sized right now, but that is simply a mistake. There we go. We are small once more. We pick up our stuff and we get out of here. We're gonna give up on the gold. And next time we are simply going to go into the Nether and call it a day. Because I fear, you know, endlessly running around out here is not going to help me in any real way. Child, okay. Now if we are quick about this, I don't mind picking this up. Let me pick up one of these so that I can turn it into flint. Okay. Just a really quick run through. Looking for any gold and potentially diamonds. You know, I won't say no. That's a skeleton, and I think that is enough adventuring for me. I am but a tiny little guy. I am 1 block tall. I need to go home. To my warm and cozy bed, nearby my warm and cozy campfire, by which I mean furnace, and just get out of here. I'm not built for this world. But we shall go into the Nether and see where our adventure takes us next time. But for now, I sure have had a wonderful, wonderful time, and I'm ready to see where this adventure will take us. I'm hopeful we get the trade for Ender Eyes again. Double my mining speed. You lose a random positive choice you made. Spiders can't climb to attack you. Your FFV is determined by your selected hotbar slot. This will tilt me. We have to go with this one. Hopefully we become tall once more. And we removed the choice that I just got. So you know what? A net neutral choice, because we got nothing out of that, but we also lost nothing really. So that, I guess, is the way it goes. Hopefully we get some more fun, exciting things happening next time. But for now, I think we've made a good start to this adventure. I'm interested to see where it'll go. I'm kind of sad that we lost our trade for Eyes of Ender, but I feel like we can get it back. And if not, then we will continue to have a fun, exciting, adventurous time. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I feel like it's going a little bit better than the last time I attempted this. But for now, we will simply have to see where this adventure will take us in the future. If you did enjoy it, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate all of your support. And hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye!